Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the other apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel in truth and sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shai, Lord will live upon your houses. Amen. Lord will. This is straight to the point. Lord will. It's edifying, but amen. It says right here, nationwide credit card outage, Visa, MasterCard customers report, right? And when I seen this, man, I immediately thought of last night, man, because the brothers, after camp, we got together, which is something that we try to do, because we don't know, if shit's gonna pop off, the next hour or tomorrow or whatever it may be. Scriptures say that you'll desire to hear your brother's voice, man. So we ultimately try to get together, as much as we can, before that trouble, really hits, right? And brothers, had to pay for parking, for the parking that we were at in downtown Phoenix, and which is fucking, it's a ripoff, man. It's super, for 4 hours, man, talking about $12, man. That's that's insane. But nonetheless, the little kiosk, whatever you want to call it thing, man, it was all the brothers, man, and the head of the camp, the elder brother Karatazar, man, he put his card in and to try and buy one of those passes, man, and he was the first one to try it, man, and his the card wasn't working. Brother checked his account, he had more than enough, and was like, what the hell is going on? The kiosk wasn't allowing him to purchase what he needed to purchase, and eventually, after trying it multiple times, the brother had another brother had paid for his pass for him, so he can be cool and not have his car ticketed or towed or anything like that. But then the last brother that went through, there's 14 of us, man, but the last brother, well, minus 2 brothers, so there's 12 of us at the time, but the last brother that went to go purchase his pass, his we're talking about it did not work at all. It stopped working, and there was multiple people that were in line behind him to try to buy those passes, but they weren't working, man. It wasn't working at all. After multiple times, another brother using his card, this and the third, it just wasn't working, man. And it got to a point where brother had to move his car, down the street or something like that, man. But when I seen this, I was like, wow, that makes sense. What we're ultimately seeing, is Esau Edom, basically setting up these situations, to help get rid of, the cash, get rid of these, these cards and so on and so forth, to help usher in, this charagma, right? Because they've ultimately, they have this CBDC set up, right? The central bank digital currency set up, right? Now they need another, form of this card, right, which we know is going to come in the form of this RFID chip, right, and that's going to ultimately be your, quote unquote card, right? It's just going to be implanted in you, right, because these cards, a lot of these cards now, they have the little chip, right, but now they're removing it out of the card and they're going to put it in you, right? So they're ultimately ruling out these cards, and making them obsolete, just as they're making cash obsolete, right, which is going to ultimately force everybody to switch over to their new system, right? But I'm just going to read a little bit. It's real short. It's not long at all. But it says, having trouble using your card to make purchases, you aren't alone, right? So this hit, as it says nationwide. This isn't just, just a couple brothers, man, trying to get together. No, this is what happened, to, a large portion of the people, man. It says hundreds of credit card issues have been reported in the past few hours, according to Down Detector. Visa and MasterCard customers have reported processing issues across the United States, while Chase customers reported issues across the U.S. and Canada. Reports of the outage began around 12:30 p.m. Customers have reported outages in several states across the country, such as Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Connecticut. Obviously others, man. We're here in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and brothers were having issues, man. And again, this is just we're in that time, man. So we're gonna start seeing things like this start to take place more and more. Oh, credit card issue, outages, or ATMs not working, or something that whatever issue it may be, man. Which are gonna allow Esau Edom, which we know it's him, order ab chaos, man. Which is order out of chaos, right? So he creates this situation, right? This problem, so that way he can bring forth his solution. You know, 2 Corinthians 2:11. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of his evil purpose, his evil intent. We know what he's doing, man. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, we're able to see it. But yeah, that's really it, man. Yeah. That's really it. We'll just grab a couple precepts, man. I don't want to make this too long. Just hit the point. It's Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." That vision is what? That is the prophecy of, in this time, Revelations 13 and verse 16 and 17, man, which is going into the charagma, right? The MOTB, right? Which is that rice grain, in that brain chip, right? It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie," right? And it's speaking right now, man. Hey, things are ultimately starting to, happen. Things are starting to come to pass, which are, basically stepping stones leading to that forcing, right? Because in Revelation 13 and 16, it says that he causeth all, right? Which means what? It means he forces, right, to make somebody, right? So he's got to have it already out, already, to a certain degree accepted, and then, make every other way obsolete for people to, and then, for people to, have to gravitate to that, right? But then you're going to have people that are going to go against the system to where he's going to have to, say, fuck, I'm going to make you get it, right? We're in those stepping stones, man, It says, "Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry," right? And it's the charagma's already here, man. We're just waiting for this damn devil to force it, man. It's right around the corner. It's here, and all we have to do is just sit back and wait patiently, man. That's what it's about. And continue to prove our faith. Continue to do what is necessary. In order for us to be found acceptable in the sight of the Lord, man. Which is to make our calling of election sure, man. Hey, but again, it's right around the corner, man. It's here. We just got to pay attention, watch. And let me grab this real quick. I'll grab Revelations. What is it, 16 and 15? This is Revelation chapter 16 and 15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame." Right, man? Hey, so we got to pay attention. We got to watch, to what's going on, because, these, it might seem small to somebody, that's outside the circle. Hey, but when we look at, this, card outages and stuff like that, hey, these things are big, man, because it's just another step closer to Esau Edom, coming down, having great wrath, as it says in Revelation 12 and 12, forcing, the masses to take this charagma again, which is that rice grain, the little RFID chip, which they're connecting, to that, the CBDC, making it your digital wallet, as well as other things, man, your health records, connecting it to your, your car, and, connecting it to your phone, connecting it to your TV, connecting to your home, right? All these different things, man, that's going to be the central point for all the things that you have in your life, right? You're gonna be connected to the IoT, yourself, right? But this is the times that we're coming into. One thing we have to understand, and one thing we have to remember, is the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. Even though these times are coming, even though these times are starting to look grim, and we have to understand the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah right before He's fully able to do it, right before He's fully able to establish His NWO. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to cast them down. Right, and the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to establish His NWO, man, which is in righteousness. Because Esau Edom's NWO is going to be in pure wickedness, right? And the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah can't have that. Hey, look at the world right now. The world's completely evil, man. Scriptures talk about how basically the people of today are worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Hey, so Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah has to cast this place down, man. in order for the kingdom to be brought forth, right? Sirach, or Slakia, second Edges, the 4th chapter, verse 28, 29, right? But until then, hey, we have to pay attention. We have to watch, right? And you have to watch carefully, right? Because Esau Edom will, he'll speak, a certain way that he'll try to ultimately have it go over your head, right? But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, we understand and we see right through his lingo, man. So as long as you, staying in the spirit, as long as you're doing what you need to do, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah will reveal these things to you, to when time push comes to shove, and you're not getting caught with your pants down, man. So keep watching, keep the faith. We're almost out of here, man. So next time, I want to say shalom.